Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. This is one of my all-time favorite videos to do each month. I'm so glad I'm doing it every month now instead of waiting for every 6 months or year. I'm doing a flip through of all of my October spreads. So the thumbnail showed my October cover, the Halloween cover from Plannything. We're into November. We're a good week into November. This is about the time when I want to do my October look through. I'm well done with all of those spreads. They're all filled out, so it's a good time to go ahead and do my flip through. So that's why the cover is different, but I wanted to make it clear from the thumbnail for those of you scrolling that there was Halloween stuff in here. So let's get started. I'll start at the bottom of the pile. So I have my lovely letters planner. This is the large, the big. You can tell by counting the number of discs. The big lovely letters planner. I'm almost done, I can't believe it, with my second year of hand lettering. Lots of breakthroughs recently, so I'm super excited to share all this stuff. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can get a better look at everything. Here we go. We'll try to stay in frame. All right, so these were the October words. Incidentally, I am not going to continue with a third year of lettering tutorials, but my first 2 years are not going anywhere. And if you want to go ahead and grab the words, the dates are only going to be off by a day. So you absolutely can easily translate this to 2023. So here was week 1. We were on letter O. O was for orange, in case you couldn't tell. And I really liked this week. I liked the pens. I love my O, my capital O. As you can see, it didn't change very much from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. So P was for pumpkin, which was very appropriate for October. And this was a week where I had a breakthrough. So as you can see, I was doing a little bit of an under dip here to enter into the P, and I changed to more of a kind of a overturn triangular entrance into the P, and I loved it so much that I'm going back and using that on all of my capital letters that have an entrance like that. The big faintly triangular entrance, so love it. Great breakthrough on the P, helped me with a lot of my capital letters. Here's the letter Q. Q was for quartz. It was also part of a collaboration I did with a bunch of other content creators where we were doing a monotone pink spread. So this was my pink quartz spread. Played around a lot with the backbone of the Q, of course, is the O, and then we have our little swirl. So played around a lot with what that little swish would look like. Could it become a connector or not? And I like where it turned out. The Q was never a huge issue for me anyway. And then the fourth and final week, R was for ribbon. So these were a bunch of Simply Gilded bows that I had in my D-stash box. I pulled them back out because I'm not a ribbon and bow person. But they definitely came in handy for this spread. And so here again, you can see that new entrance that I fell in love with on the P, making its first appearance on another capital letter there. So, all right. So if you are interested in hand lettering for this year or for 2023, make sure you start at the beginning of my series of videos for either year. The videos do build on each other, and you really don't want to start at the middle of the year. Go back to the first video for 2023. For 2023, go back to the first video, and I recommend starting with 2022 because I was still learning at the beginning of 2021. And so if you start with 2022, then you start right in with all the learnings. So this is my horizontal inspirational quotes planner. So I found myself not really using my hand lettering skills that I'd worked so hard to develop in my planner because brush pens aren't erasable, and there's a little bit of a fear factor there. What if I make a mistake? So I started this planner to give myself a safe space to go ahead and exercise those hand lettering skills in a classic size planner setting. And then I had a pinched nerve and I quit doing that, but I've continued decorating the horizontal spreads because I will be using them in 2023. Since I won't be doing my Sunday hand lettering videos, I figured this may become a substitute for that, where I actually go ahead and hand letter in these. So what I do for these, let me show you last year's October, a filled out spread. So, and I don't use the monthly views. So what I do here is I pick one great big word to set the tone for all of the rest of the quotes. So these are all about cats, obviously. And then I just look on the internet for short inspirational quotes that have to do with that theme for the week. And then when I know who the famous person is that they attribute that quote to, I go ahead and fill that in as well. So I pick pens that match the colors in the stickers, and I hand letter my quotes. I put the author in the little boxes. I like to do about 2 on each side of the spread, so you see 4 there total. So this is what these spreads will look like. Like I said, I'm continuing to do the videos, and I will use them next year. They will only be off by 1 day, so it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to just be surprised by what the deco is each week and to pick an appropriate word. So this one, obviously, this one was about, I think the theme for this one was fire starter. So I went with like fire colored washies and a campfire theme. And as you can see, I've got 2 boxes on each page, and then I can write my big, I can write maybe fire for this one will be the theme, and then all the quotes will have to do with, you know, that inner spark, that inner fire, stuff like that. So second week I went with, so this again was a pink. This was pink for breast cancer awareness for the month of October. And I have these gorgeous pink pumpkins and coordinating washi. Here are my spaces. These are actually Post-it notes that I glued down. This one was, I don't remember what this, fall foliage maybe, I don't know, but it is so stinking cute. Yeah, I've got these were a bunch of planny thing stickers. So, but again, you see my 2 boxes. They don't always end up on those days, but sometimes you kind of get into a pattern and you see the same thing over and over again. So. And then this was, I had just found a Walmart. I had to drive an hour each way, but I did find a Walmart that had the extra thick Nightmare Before Christmas sticker book. I think it was 60 pages instead of 30, and it was still only $19.99. So I snagged that. It was worth an hour drive each way. And so that was this one. So there we go. That was October in my horizontal planner. And then the rest of my planners are all in my Franken planner. So this is the gorgeous, fierce melody cover from Planners Anonymous. And it looks like we need to zoom back out a little bit. But it is sized. They haven't had a new one of these in a while. It is sized for the Happy Planner. They do have smaller ones that will fit a Happy Planner Mini. So, and if you want to see more about this, check out my November move-in video that posted here recently. I show the move-in process and the setup process for this. So all ready for Thanksgiving. I love to cook, so I have definitely in my first planner, the Modern Meow. This is my catch-all planner. I have a lot of Thanksgiving influences in November, but we're not doing a November flip through. We are doing a October flip through. So here was the October tab. I don't have, this already got moved out in September. I guess I should film this before I move. But I'm usually not done with the week yet, so I can't show you a full after the pen if I don't wait. Anyway, all right. So I did replace the monthly view with a black paper in 2 of my 3 planners in here. Had so much fun with that. So, and then all the foil, those are from Sticker Guru, my new discovery, my new favorite small shop for all things foil. Their $2 Tuesday stuff is amazing. I'm going to do an unboxing and setup video for some sticker storage over the next couple weeks, because in anticipation of Black Friday stuff, I want to share some of my favorites with you. But that's another video. So anyway, so there was my monthly view. And then I did all blackout spreads. So again, this is more Sticker Guru stuff. I wanted to play with using a Sticker Guru kit that was white full on a blackout spread, and I just think it's stunning. Lots of Girl Boss Anna overlay tape accents. I am still a rep for Girl Boss Anna, so all that information, all the information, all the links I have, if you can get a discount, if you can get a link, if you can, you know, if there's anything I can provide you to help you find the small shops, get a discount through the small shops, maybe a little bit of something for me because you got the discount, maybe I get a coupon code or loyalty points. All of that stuff is in my description box of the YouTube video. So, and you can get to that description box regardless of whether you're watching the video on your laptop or a device like an iPad or an iPhone. You can still get to those. So let's zoom back in a tiny little bit. Here we go. All right. So loved this one. Did blackouts, like I said, all week, all month in October in 2 of my planners. So this was, I did washi cats with Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes. So, and all of these spreads you're seeing through this entire video, they all have their own video if you want to see the spread. If you want to see me create it and get more detail on why I put things where and all of that stuff, that's all in the video. It should be really easy to find. So this one I did, so this one was about the graveyard. Take it to the grave, I think was the theme. And so I cut the outline off of used the tombstone shaped Happy Planner stickers because I really wanted, the fun of a blackout spread is using gel pens to write on the blackout spread on the black paper. So I didn't want these to be white. I wanted them to be black, but I wanted that tombstone shape. So I went ahead and cut out just the outline, and I love the way it turned out. I do have a couple places where I wrote on white paper, but that's okay. I feel like it fits with the spread. So, and then I just took 2 different shades of green gel pen and drew in a bunch of grass. I didn't think to do that during the video. It was something that occurred to me later on, but you can see the stunning result. It really makes these stickers kind of, it pulls it all together, right? It pulls these stickers and these stickers and these, it pulls everything together. It really makes it all kind of come together and look more cohesive. And then the final blackout spread for this week in my catch-all planner of this month was using the new Planners Anonymous for the booze. This was a special thing that they did. They've never done, normally it's a sub box, but you did not have to be a subscriber to get the washi tape and sticker book for this. Sammy, the designer, the creator of Planners Anonymous, has always wanted to do a Halloween spread theme, and so this, you did not have to be a subscriber. I think a lot of this is sold out, but if you like this style of artwork, check out Planners Anonymous. They're doing more and more with digitals. So, and I do have a spread in my dashboard where I used this kit, but I used the digital and printed my own stickers. So you'll be able to see the difference between that and this. And then I ended up just writing in my own numbers here. I guess I probably just didn't feel like hunting down stickers for it. So, all right, so that was October in my catch-all. Now let's go to my social media dashboard planner. All right, so again, I'm using these are from a vertical. This is one of the vertical dark floral planners that was available at the beginning of 2022. And I did replace this again with the black dot grid paper. This is from Light's Planner Action. You can order any of her stuff, a lot of her stuff, I won't say any, a lot of her stuff in blackout version 1 week every month. So if it's not the week that you see this video and go and look for it, just be patient. She always lists on there which week of the month will be the next opportunity to order blackout stuff. So, and this paper is just so luscious. I have never been able to find, and I, trust me, have ordered a bunch of stuff off of Amazon and ended up returning most of it because it has a weird quality to it. Maybe it feels like it's printed black on white, so it doesn't have a really good deep black quality. And then when you rip it, the center of the page is white, not black, when you rip it or you cut it. So anyway, worth having. So I did my normal color coding on this layout, but I did it all through gel pens. So rather than using overlay tapes, I just, lettering videos have the red swish, unboxings have the pink swish, wellness is blue, horizontal is teal, so on and so forth. So I just did my color coding using the gel pens. All right, this was my challenge tracker that I do every month. Again, just really had fun with the dot grid. You can do anything with a dot grid. And those of you who are bujoers, you know the power of a dot grid printed paper. So it just cannot be, it makes life so much easier if you don't mind the dots. All right, here's my first week. So this is for the booze again, just like you saw at the end of my catch-all section, but these are digital files. So I downloaded these, I picked the ones I wanted, and the best part about it is you can make them whatever size you want. I cannot stress that enough. This sticker, as is in the sticker book, is way too small for me to use for my social media tracking, but I could make it as big as I wanted so that I could do right in the book, because it's a spell book, right? I wrote in the book my tracking. I adore that about digital downloads. You can do whatever you want with it. So just love, love, love the way this turned out. I wanted lots and lots of kitties, so I printed as many as I wanted. I can flip them and mirror them and just do whatever I want. Canva, check out Canva. I still, after all of this time, use the free version of Canva, and I've never had an issue being able to do something that I wanted to do. So, all right, here's my next week. This was a fun one. This one, the theme for this was bad medicine. And I had so much fun doing these little flip out pieces. So you get those scrapbook paper pads from Michaels, and there's always a couple of pages in it that has little like boxes. And I mean, what do you do with that, right? Well, this is what I did with it. I just used washi tape on both sides to create a little flap. So and they all fold, they kind of overlap, but that's okay because the way I put them all flipping in different directions, there are just an infinite number of ways you can flip them. And if you need more space, I mean, I put stickers here, but you absolutely could have written on here on the inside because it's just kind of a non-distracting pattern. So you absolutely could have written more information. I didn't need that much more planning space, but if you do, consider doing flaps. Gosh, you could do them every week. I mean, you absolutely could. So, but I just really had fun with this one. So, and again, I wanted to be able to, normally I use the Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes as my stat boxes, but, it was great to use them under the days of the week and then just write right on the blackout paper with the gel pens, my stats for once. So just changing it up. Okay, so this was, what was the theme for this one? Well, I can look because that's one of the things I track here is my themes. So Great Pumpkin. Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So I used Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes, and then these are little faces from an animal sticker book. So I have a puppy dog face and a kitty cat. And of course the kitty cat looks like he's glaring because, you know, if you have cats, you know. I made a moon and I put a Sticker Guru witch with a little cat on the broom up there. We have a quote. So again, love, love, love the way this turned out. I love creating shapes and doing things with the overlay tapes. It's just so, so much fun. And I think my goal for this one was to use all 5 of the Girl Boss Anna colors from that set. It's the Wild Love Blackout set. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and brown for the ground is 5. So just had so much fun with this. And the Sticker Guru accents. Oh my gosh. Love this spread. And then last but not least, my last October spread, these were rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree, meant to be used on black. And I knew I was going to do a lot of blackout spreads in October. I didn't know how I could work this into like a Halloween theme. And one of you recommended like a a shipwreck or something, and then I started thinking about the old like Pirates of the Caribbean or Jason and the Argonauts with the giant sea creatures coming and attacking. So I couldn't find a die cut that had a ship, and it's hard to see on the blackout page, but there is a ship in the water there. So it's supposed to look like the giant jellyfish is coming up to get the ship. The problem I ran into was washi tape has a coating, which makes sense if you think about it. Since it's on a roll, you want it to not stick to itself, right? Well, other things don't stick to it either. Stickers don't stick to washi tape very well. The rub-on transfer wouldn't rub on to the washi tape. So that was the best I could do, but it's okay. I love the way it turned out. And the piece of the jellyfish that wouldn't stick to this bit of washi tape here is actually down here. So it looks like there's another jellyfish behind there, and you just get to see a sneaky peek of it. So anyway, I love the way this spread turned out. All right, last planner left is my wellness and fitness planner. So you all who are regulars, you know I love the nature vibes, the serenity, the botanicals. So no surprise, I'm using the seasonal floral seasons planner, I think it's called. So for the monthly view in this planner, all I write is symptoms. So, you know, cramps, headaches, acid reflux, that kind of thing. Because the first time when you go to a doctor with something new going on that's bothering you, the first thing they always ask you is, when did that start? So that's what I use this for. As you can see, most of the time it's pretty empty. I'm blessed with decent health, but if you have family members or yourself with issues, that's a nice place to keep it all in one, contained all in one spot without the distraction of other things mixed in. So here was my first week. I did breast cancer awareness again. Didn't have any of the breast cancer ribbons, the single loop ribbons, so I just grabbed a couple of Simply Gilded ribbons I happen to have and threw those on here. And I admit it, I have fallen off the wagon hard on my wellness and fitness journaling, but that's okay. I am giving myself grace on that. I've been filling those out since before my YouTube channel, since spring of 2018. Yes, spring of 2018. And it's the same exact set of 7 journaling prompts every week since 2018, so forever. But I'm using the printable for my wellness and fitness planner from Baker Lane Studio next year, and we have 31 brand new prompts, 1 new prompt every day of the month. And so I'm like I said, I'm giving myself some slack through the end of the year, and when I start with that new layout with the new prompts, I'll hit it hard again. So, and stay tuned, I will have some videos about the planners that I am customizing for next year. Haven't quite made the time to get that stuff set up yet, but it is coming. So if you're curious, hang in there. I want to wait for the last Happy Planner release. Usually there's one small release around the holidays. Make sure there's nothing there I want to snag, and then I will dive deep, make my final decisions as far as my lineup for 2023. So anyway, I digress. This one was, let's see, Comfy Cozy. I think Comfy Cozy. So you can see I used my family, my parents are snowbirds. They live down in Florida. And at the time, the hurricane had hit and we did not hear from them for very scary, felt like forever, but was probably 2.5 days or so. And obviously I live in Seattle, so I probably couldn't be further away from them geographically if I tried and still be in the United States. None of my sisters, I'm the oldest of 3, none of us live near them, so it would have, we just needed, they were fine. They were fine before the power and the cell service went out, so we weren't super worried, but you know, time stretches on, your mind gets the better of you, you start to think the worst, so I was a bit stressed by this point. So they are just fine, though, in case you missed it in my video. Anyway, this was fun. I love, every year I do at least one spread where I've got florals with cobwebs. This was the week. These are some stickers that were from Wrong Wrong, and then some of the same artwork was used by Live Love Posh. So I felt like these could be integrated pretty well, and I liked the way it turned out. And then here was one where I actually took I took florals separately from spider webs and combined them myself. So purple, orange, green, those are Halloween colors to me. Lots of Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes. These, I believe, again, I'd have to go back and rewatch the video to see for sure which book these came out of. They could have been KellofAPlan, they could have been Live Love Posh, they even could have been Amber Plans Her Day. I'm not for sure which. Like I said, you can watch the video, the wellness and fitness video for this week, and you'll see for sure which sticker book I pulled those out of. I'm thinking KellofAPlan, but anyway, I don't want to misspeak. Check out the video, you'll absolutely be able to tell. I'm very clear on what I'm using during the video. And then these spider webs definitely absolutely came from Planything. I don't think they're available anymore, but at least you get to see the style, so you can consider if you want to look for future availability of items from that shop. And that was it. So I hope you like this video. I really enjoy doing them. Let me know in the comments if there's something different you'd like to see or something more you'd like to see. I'm always taking requests and suggestions. So if you do like this video, please comment, subscribe, like. All of those things help me with the YouTube algorithm, help me grow my channel and reach more people, and support me in all of this. Thank you.